Well, speaking of October events, get your October calendar ready. Our favorite society photographer, Cliff Rose, is here to give us a rundown of all the great new events that are coming up. And, you know, Cliff, it's not even officially his season yet, you know, but there are a lot of things already planned.
A lot of things happen, starting to happen now, and a lot of things were cancelled last week as well that are going to happen at one point as well. But yeah, starts all of, really, we always say the key to the cure is the official start to the season, but I'll get to that in a minute.
I just wanted
to reiterate what Tsunami said about the fact that we're all going to be down at the Opera House on Saturday with the Taste of Downtown. That was originally planned for September the 9th, and it was the 20th or whatever, and now it's this Saturday.
All right, well, before that, there is the Child Hunger one. Tell me about that.
Thank you, Bobeth. Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
8 o'clock, Michael's on East. I want to see everybody down for breakfast at Michael's tomorrow morning from 8 till 12. Great speakers, of course. And it's the 2017 Child Hunger Summit being organized by All Faiths Food Bank. And it's the cognitive, emotional, behavioral foundations that have the greatest impact across a lifespan. It's going to be very, very interesting if you've got kids, or even if you haven't, and find out exactly what's going on in the child hunger world, the fact that the children are hungry as well. So that's tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock down at Michael's on East. The venue's changed. It's not Municipal Auditorium, it's Michael's on East.
Okay.
All right?
And I know we mentioned this one already, but the Taste of Downtown.
Taste of Downtown this Saturday, 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. Loads and loads of restaurants participating.
And there's Sam and Tsunami right there.
It's going to be fabulous down there. This will be the third, I think, I've done. And Jennifer Sims, got to mention her, doing all the organisation down there for the opera as well. Better proceeds, as Steph said, is the Sarasota Youth Opera as well.
Okay.
Okay. Then Goodwill doing their Ambassador Awards on October the 5th down at Michael's. Michael's is, obviously they had a power outage and they're making up for it now because everything's going on down at Michael's. We've got the Goodwill Ambassador on October the 5th in the evening. They'll be giving out their annual awards to their worthy recipients as well. Let's go straight on after that. There's Bob Brzezinski from with Steve Seidensticker, last year awards. We should always say these are last year's photos.
Yes, of course.
This is the Visible Men's Academy. They're doing a instead of a gala this year, they're doing a love lunch.
I like that.
It's a debut fundraising event. This is a school that's got about 90 to 100 children, students. And from low-income and no-income families. They do a lot of good. They're beautiful, beautiful people. And this is taking place on Wednesday, October the 11th, around the lunchtime at Michael's. So another one there at Michael's. Shannon, Rora Phillips, Neil Phillips are the hosts there. The attire, heartfelt, casual. I like that one as well. Thursday, October the 12th. This is what I always consider to be the start of the season, really. This is the Sarasota Memorial Healthcare Foundation's Key to the Cure. Always takes place at Saks in the UTC, being named Party with a Purpose this year. This is the 12th anniversary. Saks is partnering with them to do it, and to date the event's raised more than $1.3 million to further breast, ovarian, uterine, cervical cancer research and related projects in our community.
I like that shot.
Yeah, I like that shot too. I got that off the very spontaneously. Here they are. Sally Shaw, of course, very important in this. These are the chairs, together with Terry Najmaholder, the general manager of Saks in the UTC. So that's a big one on the 12th, Thursday the 12th. Another big one is Spark, Amazing Rays. These are the chairs that I took over Michelle, Brenda, and Renee. The Amazing Rays is in two parts, very good. You got they've got the ladies going out in the vans for scavenger hunt, ladies and gentlemen, going out for the scavenger hunt in big vans, doing all these challenges and things. And we're all waiting at Michael's with the drinks and the food and everything, and they all get back about 8:30, and there's a big party celebrating the winners who won the scavenger hunt. Amazing Race, all the proceeds going to Spark, of course, the Safe Place and Rape Crisis Centre. We love that event as well. All right, so that's Spark, Amazing Race, October the 14th. Where? At Michael's. I know, right? So, on October the 16th, we're changing menu for a change. On October the 16th, we're going to do a traditional fashion show and luncheon that I've done now 3 times, and I love it because the ladies are just so colourful. It's the Junior League's Lily Pulitzer Lunch and Fashion Show. Takes place every year now at the Sarasota Yacht Club. Kelly Baldwin, Ashley Peters are the chairs this year. It's obviously they take great care in choosing the costumes. They're all from Lily Pulitzer, and as you know, they're all colourful and bright and beautiful. And then they do a lovely fashion show in the middle to show what Lily's got on in their new collection as well. And I just love taking, this is, you can imagine, for a photographer, it's an absolute dream to take pictures of all these ladies in all these beautiful pastel and
tough job,
colours.
yeah,
I know, right?
Somebody's going to do another one that is
I
actually
got to admit,
tough.
I don't know much about this one. I didn't do it last year, but it's happening on the 20th. It's to raise money for a women's sports museum in Sarasota. So you've got people in who are going to Michael's on the Bay. This one's over at Selby Gardens as well. So you've got to go for that. It's the 2nd annual, benefiting the Sports Museum. Tennis player and coach Ann Koga is going to receive... we're on the can dance already. Goes fast, Joey Panic. All right, here we go, can dance.
Wow, I like that.
We had Joey in it a couple of years ago. It was fun. Actually, the celebrity MCs, the Bobs, of course, Trissolini and Nozal, Penny Hill, Jackie Rogers, Emily Walsh chairing. Fabulous gig. Everybody loves to dance. Tea dancing with the celebrity dancers, celebrity dancing demonstrations, and of course, dancing with the stars to find out who's going to win those 2 very valuable trophies for fundraising and skill. It's going to be a very, very good event on the 21st of October. And where's it going to be? Michael's. This time it's all Michael's anyway.
All right, well, thank you so much, Cliff. We know we're going to see you at all of those events.
You're going to see me at all those events?
Thank you.
I think I got a couple of favourite photos.
Yep, let's see
I put photos of the month. I caught a nice sunset in Sarasota with my iPhone the other day.
Oh, I love that.
Saying
That's
that
so funny.
you know, even I can do iPhone. So I've got that one. And of course, the second one, I can't resist it. There they are.
That's great.
I have to bring my granddaughters in once a month. Thank you very much for doing that as well.
Thank you so much, Cliff. And you guys can see a lot of his photos just by going to his website. They're all there. And again, thank you for getting our calendars ready.
It is my pleasure every month.
All right. Well, next, the Player Center brings us a slice of Americana with a new musical. We'll be right back.